You all despise me. Kingslayer. Oathbreaker. Man without honor.
You have forsaken every vow you ever took.
So many vows. They make you swear and swear. Defend the king, obey the king. Obey your father. Protect the innocent, defend the weak. And what if your father despises the king? What if the king massacres the innocent? It's too much.
You heard of wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it. He loved to watch people burn. Be their skin blackened and blistered, melted off their bones.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer. What a king he was.
So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city. Me too. Bring him my father's head.
Ransom armor. Not a scratch on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
500 men, and this room was silent as a crypt. Except for the screams, of course. And the Mad King laughing.
Burn them all!
Later, when I watched the Mad King die, I remembered him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice.
The things I do for love.
Is that what you tell yourself at night? You're a servant of justice.
Kingslayer! Get in here! Jaime Lannister, son of the mighty Tywin.
Then he turned to his pyromancer. Burn them all, he said. Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds. Tell me if your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then?
When you hear them whispering Kingslayer behind your back, doesn't it bother you?
Of course it bothers me.
A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of a sheep.
Once, we could establish a dynasty that will last 1,000 years. I need you to become the man you were always meant to be. Not next year, not tomorrow.
That's where Ned Stark found me.
Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark, you think the Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side?
How many men have you killed, my lord?
Yeah, this should help you remember.
Countless.
Countless has a nice ring to it.
And how many lives have you saved?
500,000. The population of King's Landing.
I murdered people so I could be here with you.
It took too long.
For 40 years I've tried to teach you. If you haven't learned by now, you never will. Go. If serving as a glorified bodyguard is the sum of your ambition, go serve.
Back after all this time with no apologies on one hand and expect everything to be the same.
A one-handed man with no family needs all the help he can get.
When I was a child, my brother would tell me a bedtime story about the man who murdered our father.
This time, father used a sword.
I'm not father, I'm the Kingslayer. When people find out I can't slay a pigeon.
Train then. Learn to fight with your other hand.
Who sat down on the Iron Throne and watched as his blood poured onto the floor.
I'm not the fighter I used to be.
Best in the world, no one can stop him.
But I'd be honored to serve under your command, if you'll have me.
Your sister pledged to send her army north.
She did.
I don't see an army. I see one man with one hand. It appears your sister lied to me.
She lied to me as well.
pledged to ride north. I intend to honor that pledge.
And that would be treason.
Treason.
Disobeying your queen's command, fighting with her enemies, what would you call it?
Doesn't matter what I'd call it.
Your Grace, I know my brother.
Like you knew your sister.
He came here alone, knowing full well how he'd be received. Why would he do that if he weren't telling the truth?
Perhaps he trusts his little brother to defend him.
You're right, we can't trust him. He attacked my father in the streets. He tried to destroy my house and my family the same as he did.
You want me to apologize? I won't. We were at war. Everything I did for my house and my family. I'd do it all again.
Things we do for love.
The things I do for love.
I know Sir Jaime. He is a man of honor. I was his captor once. But when we were both taken prisoner and the men holding us tried to force themselves on me, Sir Jaime defended me. And lost his hand because of it. Without him, my lady, you would not be alive. He armed me, armored me, and sent me to find you and bring you home. Because he'd sworn an oath to your mother.
You don't need a king. Any knight can make another knight. Kneel, Lady Brienne. In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the innocent.
Come, Stark. Rather than die sword in hand.
Your gods are real, and if they're just, why is the world so full of injustice? Look at me. Nothing else matters.
So, we're going to die at Winterfell.
Not the death I would have chosen.
He judged me guilty the moment he set eyes on me. By what right does the wolf judge the lion?